Well, hey y'all, it's Dan. I want to welcome y'all to my home in the sticks, and happy Monday. Well, happy rainy Monday to y'all. It's been raining all day here at my home in the sticks.
Shower. 7-day forecast, rain chances each every day, highs in the 80s and 90s, lows in the 70s, so just a very unsettled weather pattern.
Actually real bad. And we're going to do a little something different today. I'm going to strap on a GoPro and we're going to do us a showing off raised bed, rainy garden walk around. So give me a second and we're going to rock into it. All right, before we get started, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the weather, but here down in the south, the rain has just been awful, especially down in New Orleans.
Pumping systems. Some neighborhoods experienced between 8 to 10 inches of rain over a few hours on the weekend to cope with, even though all were operating. The deputy mayor in New Orleans tells reporters that the city has no immediate plans to request an emergency declaration from the state.
I've been checking in with my dad on a regular basis because New Orleans is dang near like flooding. Certain parts of New Orleans are like flooding. It's just awful. But let me get geared up, and because it was starting to like had a downpour and then it just stopped. So I came back out here. So we're gonna get that GoPro strapped on and we're gonna rock and roll. Ew, I forgot to throw in my rainy day disclaimer. If Dan sees some lightning and you see Dan running yonder to see cover, you better keep up. So, alright y'all, we in hands-free mode. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Let's start out right here. Here are those sweet tater slips. They doing pretty good. I don't know really what to look for as far as how they are supposed to get their grow on, but they still growing. All of these yellow pear tomatoes are doing pretty good. The wind's just like done a number on them. They're starting to crack and stuff like that. I think I had mentioned in another video that next year I'm probably not going to use these containers anymore to grow these guys. They are a climbing, I believe that's an indeterminate mater. They like to climb, so I need to do something a little bit different with them. The heirloom tomatoes are doing pretty good. They're not really getting any size on them. As you can see, they just, funky looking, but they're still growing and they're still putting out maters, so I'm not going to mess with them. And all of these, this is like a forest over here. I need to do something with these guys. These are just a combination of Creole tomatoes and yellow pears, and they are still putting on yellow pears. I mean, pretty yellow pears anyway, so I'm not messing with them. I think I had mentioned before, I have some other beds, like these beds right here. I don't know if you can see that. Those beds right there. Those are empty. I'm probably going to do some type of fall crop in there. Not really sure yet. I have to do some studying and thinking on what I'm going to put in there just for maximum yield. So we'll have to see. And same thing with, don't mind this guy. He's like, Got this other bed here. This is what I had, some Georgia hybrid collards in here. I may do maybe an herb bed up in here. Maybe do some lettuce. The only thing that I'm worrying about is this guy right here, this tree right here. I don't know if you can see him. Him right there. He just shades everything. I've been wanting to put a dang chainsaw to that thing for the longest time, but I just haven't. But, it is what it is. And over here, the oregano, this oregano is doing really well. It smells good too. Yeah, he's growing pretty good. And jalapenos are still putting out really good. And of course, the asparagus, you just can't kill that stuff. It just like grows. And in the larger mater bed, they are still growing. I don't know if you can see that. It's like growing. Daylif TN, yes, mine are like growing crazy high. Same thing with like over there at Mr. CB. Mr. CB's greenhouse and garden, his maters in his greenhouse, I believe, is like bowing over. But I'm still getting maters, pretty maters at that. and I'm just gonna let them rock on. Carrots, I'm probably gonna have to start pulling these guys. I was kind of letting them sit just to do their thing and, you know, grow a little bit. But I love carrots, so I may have to pull those. Let's see, this other blackberry is doing really well. This is another wandering blackberry, and he doesn't look bad at all. He's just doing his thing. And believe it or not, this guy is 2 years old. He died back real bad. I was just gonna dump the pot, but I said, you know what? I had a few green leaves growing off of him early in the spring, so I just let him go, and that's what he looks like. Kale, on the other hand, that looks like, I don't know, death row for kale, because there ain't nothing growing over there. Let me show you these seedlings. They are still rocking and rolling. That's the Korean peppers and the cow horns, and they are doing really well. At least in my book they are. And here is, oh, Mr. Parsley. He's starting to come back. I went ahead and trimmed him back real good, but he's still putting on some new leaves, so cool. Not gonna mess with him. Peppers are looking mighty awesome. They're still putting out. I've been eating these things like crazy because I love them. Put them in my salads, and I just pick them off the bush and eat them because they're just good. And that is the Tabasco peppers. All right, purple hull peas. They still putting out peas. I mean, sure enough, still putting out peas. And there's peas all over the place. That's the only reason why I haven't. I don't think I'm gonna undercut them. I might just trim them down and till them in. I'm not really sure. DIY gardener suggested, you know, the no-till method. I don't know how that will work. I guess you just, cut them down and just lightly put them back in the soil. That I don't know. It'd be kind of hard to plant, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. And they look like crap, but they still putting on peas. So that's, I'm just gonna leave them. Lord, I hope the birds didn't get in here and eat my seeds. But down this row right here, I have planted some Kentucky Wonder pole beans. Let me give you a side shot of this. So I planted some Kentucky Wonder pole beans on this side. The $1 million question is, and I'm gonna direct this question to Mr. CB over there at CB's Greenhouse and Garden. What is your thinking on planting some peas on this side of the bed? Right here. So we'll have Kentucky Wonder pole beans on this side and some other beans on this side. What do you think? I think it would work, but what do you think? What do y'all think? From Mrs. CB, what do you think? Daylift TN, she's got a bunch of sure enough peas growing over there at her home place. Believe they were it's starting to rain. A butter pea, I think it was. A speckled butter pea bean, maybe. I don't know, I might have misquoted that wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. But it was a speckled butter pea. And yeah, I really sure like to see what those things look like. But yeah, what do y'all think? Peas on this side, peas on this side. And again, peas pretty much create their own nitrogen, so this would be a sure enough nice bed for next year's planting, especially for a crop that really likes nitrogen. So that's a good thing too. I'm not going to amend this bed just yet. What I'm going to do is, once these peas start popping the ground, I may just go on and side dress them with some black cow manure. Yeah, I think I might do that. Just side dress them and see how it does. I'm going to shut this camera on. Hey, say hello, Mr. Oliveira. Hello. All right. I'm going to shut this GoPro off. I'm going to move over to, I pulled out the, I'm going to use a Samsung, and I'm going to get on it, and we're going to close the video up. So give me 1 second. All right, y'all. This finna come a flood over here. But there you go. The rainy raised bed walk around update, and the $1 million question to Mr. CB, and anybody else who wants to chime in on it. But can you grow two different sets of beans on a trellis side by side. We're gonna see. So y'all, if you like the video, give it one of those. Surely like those, and consider subscribing if you want to. Sure do like to have new people join the channel so I can share what I'm doing here at my home in the sticks. And with that being said, y'all, hey, I'll see you and y'all in the next video.